do not have cut ties with the consumption of a humanity, right? Whatever that person supplying, money, all that, you have to cut it off. Be like, okay, listen, I have this. What do you call is like I have family, right? Yeah, let's say you married to a guy, you providing all this, all that. Feminism coming came from something that's all women they're not equal, but our me being Somali guy, we had a woman right 1967, 1975. We had all those. So this came from it has to come back to humanity. So if you are a human being, you have to respect your woman. She's the queen. That's your queen. You a king too. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, uh, there are substitute things for prostitution. Women being side chick, they love that because they what they get it. So eliminating all that is gonna free your mind. It's gonna free you who you are, what you consider life being, right? And what I'm saying is, I have a few cousins that they use drugs, they use that, they have kids, they have all this. I sit down with them, I say, listen, you have to get a job, you have to provide for family.
All right, thank you, bro. Update. Can you let other people speak? There's Jay, there's Joe, Coco, Somali, Sky, Mwad. There's a lot of people that want to speak. Haji. Guys, go ahead, Saad.
Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say three things, three very quick points. The first point, so the benefits of being a side chick, right? My opinion comes down to two things, right? The side chick gets all the benefits of being a main chick without any of the responsibilities, right? And any of the obligations of being a main chick. So that's point one, and that addresses everything. Why side chicks get like women love being a side chick. So yeah, so that's why. But as Muslims, we don't believe in side chicks. We're just having a discussion here. But as Muslims, we don't believe in side chicks, right? We believe in second wives. So yeah, we definitely believe in second wives. And I think maybe some other time when another room is opened, I think maybe a better title would be "Why do women hate love being like Why do women hate being a second wife?"
It's,
I think I
I
really love
mean,
to hear that.
bro, it's an easy answer. They all want to be number one, even though they don't deserve to be number one. It's that
I
easy,
would
bro.
love to hear that from a girl. Yeah, but I mean that's what
No,
I'm
they
thinking as a man.
will tell
Yeah,
you
but
that. I'm
as
telling
yeah.
you, but they will never add the factor that they don't deserve to be number one. They would just assume they're number one just because they got a vagina.
I mean somebody's got to be number two though, right? And three and four. So, but yeah, that's that answer as a man. I'm thinking about it, but yeah, but somebody has to be number two. Not everybody, not every girl can be number one. But yeah, so but yeah, that's why I think women, especially nowadays, love being a side chick because they get all the benefits, literally all the benefits of being a main chick without any of the obligations or requirements or anything like that. So they're basically living a stress-free life, with every benefit and no responsibility. So, but yeah, but I'm just saying, I would love to hear why women don't want to be second wives, but that's a topic for another day. Kusala.
Yeah, that room, the gal, iyo buuq, iyo qaali, iyo kibir la soo socdo. That's about it. Yeah, go ahead, Joe, Sky, Somali. Are you guys just not gonna speak? Kusada.
Somali, I just want to ask you that if your husband do cheat on you, are you going to divorce him? Like you said, you're going to sign a contract with him that he can't marry a second wife. Technically, they can marry without your permission. But if he do go against your word in the contract, are you going to divorce him? That's what I want to.
I'm divorcing him. I'm
You
Porsche.
can't
I
divorce
castrating.
think
him.
Wait,
I
I'm
think you should
talking.
say
Shut up.
can
Guys,
Porsche.
let
Hold
her
on. I just
answer.
wanna Moha. I just wanna correct one thing. I'm so sorry. It's one thing. This Porsche said, "Are you gonna divorce him?" Unfortunately, women can divorce men. They can request a divorce, but they can't.
Yeah, that's in Islam. That goes for every Muslim male. It's not just Somali Muslims. It goes for every Muslim from any culture and any race. They can request it, but they cannot demand it.
But what if they're in the West, like
It
in the
doesn't
United
matter the
States?
Can I
scenario. The
answer the
guy
question? The
has to
question
give.
was for me. Can I answer
Yeah,
the
Okay.
no, I
question?
was just letting. We're just letting me and Muhammad was just letting her know, Portia. But you can answer your question. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Basically, since he broke the contract, if I state in the contract that I don't want him to marry a second wife and he breaks it, I think that gives me a right to get divorced.
No,
That's what I
no,
think.
no, no, no. Well, Lalo, the only right is, if I'm not mistaken, you guys can correct me, but the only right is if he gets a baby out of wedlock. That is the only right you have. Other than that, he can do whatever he pleases.
He can't do whatever he pleases, okay? I don't know what you're
Yes,
talking about.
yeah,
Women have
abaya
rights in
dinta is so
Islam,
baro,
okay?
abaya dinta
Adiga
is so
din
baro.
talas,
The
adiga
only,
din talas
the
sokore.
only
If I
thing
write in,
that the
if
woman
I,
has the
yo,
right
okay,
to
I'm gonna be quiet. I
demand.
don't want to
Let
talk
me
no more.
finish, Somali. The only right that you have to demand of divorce and your guy, your husband has to give it to you is when he has a baby out of wedlock. Other than that, you have no right. I'm letting you know right now. You can learn it. Don't learn it. It's up to you. Kibarka kuso adapted. I'm just letting you know. Wedlock is the only thing
Moha,
that's forbidden in
Bamoha,
Islam.
Bamoha, what she's saying is right too. So هذا حتى أرتس وحصو برا.
Well, whatever. I'm just letting you know now.
I just want to say one thing. The system maybe is a little confused. Yes, in Islam, the female, the women can request. She can say, "Give me my paper right now," right? But she cannot just say, "Okay, I'm divorced." She cannot
She's
self-declare I'm
saying
divorced.
demand. Yeah, she's demanding it. That's what I was telling her. The
No,
only
she
demand
can't
she can
demand.
come is when the kid is having out of wedlock. When the
I actually
kid
have
is,
a.
not a wife, another wife, okay, has, and he's like, he has her married, and then he goes to a girl and then just has a kid with her without marrying her before. That is the only right she has in the deen. Other than that, she cannot demand. She can request it.
Okay,
Hey,
Mo,
That's
actually,
can we let Somali per talk? ولا
Yeah, yeah.
لهذا
Let her talk,
Go,
Jules.
عسكر
go
Let
ahead,
her
Somali.
talk.
عسكر
I'm just
قدام
letting
منها.
her know. No,
I
Nah,
actually
let
have
her.
one. I have one quick
Nah,
question.
nah,
Yeah,
let her talk, man.
just one quick
Somali per.
question. The only question that I have before
Yo,
somebody
Fred,
speaks.
Fred, can we
I know,
please
cinema.
let
Just
her?
give me. I know.
Can,
Before it gets out of my head, there's just one quick question I want everybody to answer. Just one quick question, please. Wakatuka. Listen, if a man wants to take on a second wife, right? Doesn't he need the doesn't the first wife have to agree with that to get a second wife? That's my only question.
I think it's no, right?
no, no. You're right, Fred. The wife, she can
Oh,
technically asks for her divorce, Mavante, and then he has to give her. But the only kicker, this is the kicker, she has to state it in the contract, the marriage
Right,
contract.
right.
Without stating the marriage contract, she cannot. Like, he can literally have her as a wife, go to Somalia or another country, another Muslim country, and marry another wife, and she has no say so. The only thing that she's allowed is for him to tell her Vante, but it's not a qasab. It's just I don't know how.
okay, let
Yeah,
Somali
yeah,
talk.
yeah.
Somali, get off,
Somali,
get off mute.
I think Somali wanted to talk.
Yeah, get off mute. ولا لك.
Somali, if you're there, go ahead.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much. Anyways, I don't want to be interrupted. I wasn't here for the 2 hours. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, so I never said I would divorce. I said that you can take the steps divorce since this man broke the contract. If I put in my contract, okay, before we get married, I don't want you to marry a second wife. If you break that, I can go to the sheikh and say ninkan ha ilaga furo marabi waxa contract ku qorano buu jabiyey ma fahantay. Number one. Number two, side chicks. I don't believe in that crap. I don't know why we're talking about this. Is not in our deen. Okay, that's some haram stuff. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm done.
All right. Anybody else? Go ahead. Portia, I think she answered
yeah,
your
yeah.
question.
I don't think she really did. So what I'm gonna ask you now, Somali, is if okay, so if he breaks the contract, what will be your next following steps that you would take exactly?
Okay, so
Uh,
I would tell him divorce me, and then if refuses, I would just go to the masjid and I'll go to the sheikh or whatever how that procedure works. I don't really know. I never looked into it, but I would just go to like I don't know if it's a sheikh. Can someone answer the question? Who would you go to facilitate that? Because I'm not sure.
I mean, I think the steps are if he refuses it, you go to his family, and if the family refuses, you go to a sheikh.
Okay, so that's the steps I would take, but I would definitely get a divorce because I'm not staying with a man who chose to do that. That's disrespectful. If I asked you not to get married or any of that and you do it, I don't even want to be with you. I don't want to be in your life. I'm not going to be happy. If we have kids, it's not going to be good for the kids because I'm not going to be happy. So definitely get divorced.
You know what I find funny about this whole shit? Funny that yeah, you guys act like spy detectives and think that you guys gonna catch him in the act the right way.
or
Most
or that we
wives
don't
don't find.
follow like the or that we don't somewhat some way follow Western culture. Everyone acts blind to this, but as soon as they look away from their phone, boom, they're right back in the society that they say, oh, we don't associate that with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
But
the hypocrisy online for me.
What did y'all say?
Yeah,
Y'all
you
get
heard me,
caught?
Portia. Everybody can act all holy and shit online, but in real life, they're getting dick down or eaten up. So yeah.
Waxa caadi iska dhig wallahi. What the
No,
hell?
I'm being real. Wallahi,
oh
this thing
shit,
ain't
Selma
just
Majoke, my bad,
on
my bad.
Clubhouse. It's same thing with
Tell me adina
Snapchat.
waxan baad
Same
raacday
thing
soo
with
maa way
What?
dhan
TikTok.
tahay.
Sorry, I didn't see you. I didn't see you. I didn't see you.
No, I'm just, guys. Listen, you can cap to us all you want, but just remember, Allah is the one that's seeing everybody and knows everybody's deeds. Just FYI. So cap
But
to us all you want,
Hey,
wallahi,
but
true,
make
everyone in
hey,
sure.
true
this
facts though.
everyone in
True
this
facts.
stage are acting like that side chicks are even allowed in our
Yo,
deen. I don't
that's
even
what
know.
I'm
No,
saying, Salma. What the
they're
hell are you
not
talking
though.
about? What the
Listen,
hell is a side chick? We don't have
they're
that in our
not.
culture.
They're
It's
not
not
though. They're
Stop
not
allowed in
though.
bringing
our
some
deen.
degeneracy.
All right, they're
Stop
not though.
bringing
But listen,
Okay,
degeneracy. We
so
are
hold
all
on.
African
right. May I
So hold
culture,
speak?
on.
May
okay?
I
We're
speak?
not
May I
African
speak?
Hold on,
Americans.
May
We're
I
ladies.
not
speak?
African
Well,
Ladies.
I may I
Americans.
speak
We're
because
not
now,
Wait,
Jamaicans.
all right.
wait.
May I
We're not
speak? May
Women.
I
So
speak, please,
Walaki
please,
laki
please,
Hold
Tommy
on, hold on,
gabarta
Selma,
hold
may
on,
hadal
hold
Selma,
on.
please.
Hey,
I,
hey!
I
This
just
is wait,
just
wait,
One at
one
a
wait,
second.
wait,
time.
wait,
One
wait.
Okay,
at a
I'm
time.
sorry. I'm sorry. We're acting like animals again. All right. So just one sentence, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. And I'm sorry, I'm sorry about that. But all right. So let me just say this: when you are seeing somebody, or Shukran seeing someone, or looking at a potential a potential husband, fiance, whatever you want to call it. You are in a talking stage. Mafante, we're in 2022. Mafante, like I said, I don't wanna meditate try to talk down to y'all and say you guys are acting holier than you guys are or anything like that, even though I may agree a little bit, but runtata shego 2022 alujira, everyone goes, all y'all is doing the talking stages, all y'all is doing the dating stages. And while y'all doing that, you're not talking to one person. You have a main person that you have your intentions on. You have this side person that whenever you're bored, it exists within every community that's affected by society across the world. So why should we turn a blind eye just because we're Muslim? We should actually be able to talk about this, and just because it is fitna that is coming into our cultures. And yeah, so
nah,
it
nah,
is
nah,
something
nah,
it is
nah.
something that exists. But the question is, like, why do we allow it? Same for niggas. Why are niggas deciding to be side niggas to girls? Or laqaba. Why are niggas being the best friend, quote unquote? I'm doing the quote
It's
fingers right
cheaper.
now.
It's
No,
cheaper.
Am
no,
I
no.
tripping?
No, I'm
Am I
not
actually
tripping.
tripping? No, am I
I'm
tripping?
no,
Because
Hold
I don't
on,
what
know.
hold
you're
I
on.
don't know.
talking about.
Tommy,
You
the
can
what
tell
are
Hold on,
me.
you,
Abaya. Just
Tommy,
hold on.
bro? Why are you wasting your breath? These
I'm trying
ladies
to
live
tell
in a
it.
cave.
Well, I'm
They
trying to
live
tell
in a
it.
cave,
No, no,
bro. They
no. We're
live in
not
a
gonna
It
do
cave.
that.
exists.
Moha,
They
It
don't
how
want to
exists.
do
hear
I'm
you
no
not
know?
shit.
putting.
Let's not.
They
I'm
don't
not
live in
Let's
putting
not
you.
do
society,
that, bro.
I'm
bro.
not
They
saying
Okay,
it
don't
in
live
can
a
in
I
way.
can I
I'm
society.
not
ask
They
you
live
saying
in
it
a
in
guys?
a way
cave.
where
Hold on,
Moha,
guys.
let's
One
not
malihide.
second.
do
I'm
that.
talking to
Hey,
my moderator. I'm talking to my moderator. Tommy, bro, you're wasting your breath. These ladies live in a cave. They don't live for society. They don't live in a community. They live in this cave. It's get off like.
Moha, can
I'm
you
not. Yeah,
can
but
you grab up Juliet?
Okay, can
yeah.
I
Oh,
respond?
of course, I just want to say I'm
Did you
not
did
trying
you
to say
name
I'm
the
not trying
claim,
to
Tommy?
say that Marati, you guys are Bilal Dakhan or everything. I'm just saying that the Dakhan has transformed. It's morphed and it's being molded by society. So we cannot act like it doesn't exist. Since it exists, we are able. All right, we're open to have open conversations about this, as dad walala or dinta walala ko to even have to like warn away others from it to make sure that people are open or that their eyes are open to it. You know what I mean? So we can't just say, oh, it's not our culture, close it down. It's not us. It's not us. It's not just them people's. It's much easier to actually like acknowledge the fact that it exists and that
Okay, can
Marite
I
that
respond now?
yeah, of course. And yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so you mentioned basically before you get married, the dating stage, talking to people and then seeing which one you like. That's normal, okay? If that's very normal to see ninka kaheshay, ninka gursun daunted, nink if to have a bunch of niggas and then choose which one you want. That's normal,
So you have a
okay? But
so
when you get married,
you have priorities, right? You have a priority guy, and then you have a side guy, and you have the
but
guy that you
if you're
don't
not
really
do,
like but likes you,
oh
right?
my
Correct.
god, yo, can you? I let you talk, okay?
Yeah,
Please,
Tommy
Nanahash,
or
I'm
Bro,
actually
just
pissing you off
Tommy.
right now. The
let
hell?
Alright,
let the
Selma.
cave
Alright,
woman,
You
bro.
guys are annoying me.
Tommy,
You guys
alright,
sound
Moha,
bad
wala
and
Somali.
you're
askari.
pissing me off.
Tommy,
Moha,
let the
Selma, I
Moha,
cave
got
woman
you.
Moha,
talk.
Mo, I got
Moha,
Let
you.
the cave
Thank
woman
you, thank
talk.
you.
Moha.
Let
Stop
Somali,
me let me
calling
Cave
her.
Somali. I'm
woman,
Stop.
sorry.
kusa
Go
up.
ahead. Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm a
Okay,
Go
cave
ahead.
Moha.
guys,
woman.
can
I'm a
you
cave
talk
woman.
Yo,
I'm a
come
please
cave
on.
harta,
woman.
please. Let's have a
You're not. You're
conversation.
not. You're
Somali,
not. But
let me
I
talk
kidding.
to Moha.
Yeah,
Wait,
more,
Sultan.
more,
Okay,
more,
Let
okay.
him
more.
talk.
Don't go hard.
Moha, you need to,
Somali, I'm
well, I
sorry.
need to chill
Continue.
out with the
Hold on, Tommy.
names. What
Wahir
the
Sukun.
heck's wrong with you? Moha, chill out with the names.
Okay,
Maxaa
She's
don't
living
address
in
him.
a
Just
cave.
carry on.
I
Kusa,
called
kusa,
her
No,
a
chill
cave
out. What
woman.
the
I'm
heck?
being
kusa, kusa,
respectful.
Yo, everyone,
kusa.
everyone has their opinion. Stop coming for the girl. عادي iska dhig. Waxaa kaa qaldan waa maxay?
Hai dimma
Somali,
kusa,
go on.
kusa, kusa.
Somali, go on, wala.
Okay, I'm a proud cave woman. I'm a traditional woman. I'm a Somali woman. I love my culture. I go by my what my culture says. I go by my religion. That makes
MashaAllah.
me cave. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, tabarakallah. Anyways, so as I was saying, basically, oh yeah, it's normal. Even like when,
Yeah.
if you guys know, when your dad takes, this doesn't happen to me, but I do know that I've heard of this before. When your dad takes your like name to the sheikh, and
Hmm.
then or and he get no, not sheikh, but he takes your name, your number and everything to the masjid, and then guys call you and you have to choose out of one of them. That's
Oh, you.
normal. Like,
Oh, you're talking about when people go like to the mosques, and
yeah, it's
like in
normal. Like
India,
arranged marriage, all that
there's
kind of
like
stuff is married,
in India
and
there's a
that's Islam,
whole
and that's the
market where
culture.
they're sitting outside and they have pictures of their daughters and sons where they're trying to get them married off, and they
Yes,
have their
that's normal.
details and
It's
everything.
normal to have. It's normal
I
to.
know, yes,
Tommy,
I know.
I'm just curious. Have you been there?
To India.
Yeah, the place you're describing so vividly.
I've been to a lot of places in the world, bro. Yeah, I've been to a lot of places.
Did you, by any chance, come back alone or?
I came back alone, unfortunately. I'm ugly, bro.
No,
So that's my
inshallah. I'll
fault.
make dua for you,
That
brother.
was
Inshallah.
yeah.
Kusa,
Please,
carry
please,
Okay,
on.
can I
please,
finish my point, please?
please.
Thank you
Yes,
very much.
Somali. Sorry,
Anyways, so for
sorry
you
about
to say that, oh, that's behavior that we're bringing from other cultures, no, that's our culture, that's our religion. For you to have options and then choose which you want, that's normal, okay? But we're talking side chick is like when you're married. That's haram because you have chosen the person that you're gonna be with. That's it. It's official. Before the marriage, it's not serious. Love doesn't even come before marriage. Okay, this whole thing about mahal oh boyfriend girlfriend that doesn't exist in our culture. And if you might have someone that you prioritize more, but then when you get married, that's it. You're not allowed to have a side chick. That's haram. Okay, you're cheating. And
Wait,
all you can do is have a side you can have a second wife and third wife or whatever. But side chick is not something in our culture. It's from other cultures like Europeans, Caribbeans, like non-Muslim people. Okay, that's their culture. That's not our culture. So for you guys to bring that into us, I don't know what is going on. That doesn't make sense.
you see,
And
you
yeah,
s- yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
no, I'm done. Thank you
You
very
see,
much, Nino.
all right. You see what I'm getting confused about is that not just you, but everybody mixes culture and Islam together.
Thank you,
In our
Nino. Say it
culture,
again one more
in our
time, bro.
culture,
They're
in
living
our
in a cave.
culture,
Say it one
right?
more time, Noah.
In our
Nino, say it
culture,
one
right?
more time. Thank
What?
you.
That
Say the first thing you said. They're living in a cave.
Nino
Say it
won't
one
call
more
me a
time.
cave because he's my friend, but Moha, you're
I don't. Yeah, I know. I'm a
Pity.
dirtbag. I'm a street
Listen,
stole bag. Nino, repeat
just
what you
listen,
said the
right?
first time. They're
The
living in a
culture
cave.
in Islam, people be mixing the culture with Islam. Pity, right? In our culture, there's a lot of men and women that are married, cheating on their husbands and wives. A lot. It's haram. We know that, but it happens. We can't sit there and act like we can't sit there and be blind to it. It happens. For a
okay.
married couple, Fidi, right? For a married couple that
Uh-huh.
have two kids, for the husband to get up and leave that family for another woman, you think it happened just in one day?
Right. You're totally right.
I agree with you, Nino.
Oh,
I
to
agree
to shed
that
light
a lot of
is
people don't
yeah.
follow the religion as smaller people, especially Somalians. We don't follow the religion. Some fathers don't take care of their kids sometimes. A lot of shit is going down. But
And let's not
if we're,
forget the wives that throw their pussies around. Let's not forget them.
huh?
You heard me,
The
woman.
wives, the wives, the wives. He's
Yeah.
talking about the wives that
Yeah,
cheat
so
also.
If we're
Nino,
gonna
I think
make the
yeah,
man,
Hold on,
yeah, hold up.
Tommy.
hold on, no, no, guys, hold
Hold on,
on. If
Tommy.
we're gonna make the
Let her
man,
Yeah,
hold
finish.
on, guys.
yeah,
If we're
yeah, I
gonna
feel
make
you.
the man, no, listen. If we're gonna make the man responsible for being a broke ass bum, we're gonna make the woman responsible for being a what do you call a slut. So let's be fair, guys.